Hello guys, welcome back here to some more South Shields. Today we are taking on Maidenhead in the FA Cup third round. Now this is a game that we should definitely be winning. Maidenhead are a team down in the National League and they are struggling. They are down in 22nd place. So of course we should be advancing, and I hope we advance with some good style as well. So taking a look over here at our schedule view, last time we faced off against Peterborough in the FA Cup first round where we had that replay round against them. Then in league action, we faced off against Wrexham and got a 2-1 victory over them. Goals from Guteridge and Charles in the 12th and 15th minute, enough to see us get the win. Then we took on Mansfield in the league where we got a 1-1 draw against them. Late goals from both teams, Webster in the 88th minute and Hamilton for Mansfield in the 93rd minute. So both defenses got caught napping at the end. So a 1-1 draw there. Then it was against Swindon in the FA Cup second round. Faced off against them at home and it got a 1-1 draw. So of course that meant there was going to be another replay. In the replay we got a 1-0 victory. And we were not convincing. Swindon is a team in League 2. And we struggled to get past them. So that was disappointing. But let's go back up here. After that first tie against Swindon, we went back to the league where we faced off against Oldham and got a 1-0 defeat against them. Then we faced off against a big team in League 1. This is Sunderland, where we got a 2-1 victory over them. And would you believe it? All three goals came after the 90th minute. Lund opened the scoring in the 91st minute. Then Mark Taylor adds a second in the 93rd minute, and then they get a goal in the 94th minute. It was absolutely unbelievable. I'm not sure I've experienced a game like this, and this version of Football Manager, it was absolutely bonkers. So, after that incredible game, it was into the EFL Trophy. It was in the knockout rounds, and we faced off against Scunthorpe, and we unfortunately got knocked out of the competition after falling 1-2. So then we focused back on league, and it was against Milton Keynes where we got a 1-0 victory over them. Charles getting the winner for us there. Then after that replay against Swindon, it was off to Ipswich where we got a 2-0 victory over them. Carlo Poveda and Dickinson Sharman on the score sheet for us. Then it was another game against Peterborough where we got a 3-2 victory over them. Woodman, Poveda, and Charles getting the goals for us. Then it was against Crewe Alexandria, a 2-2 draw against them. Spencer Brooks getting a rare start and getting 2 goals in this game. And then our last game was against Colchester. Dan Woodman getting the only goal in that game. So taking an updated look at the league table. We're in January and we are top of the league. I was not expecting this at all. It's been an absolutely incredible season so far. We've won 17 games, drawn 5, and lost 4. Goal difference of 20, putting us at 56 points. Incredible stuff. So 8 points ahead of second place, Birmingham City. So we are facing off against Maidenhead. Got a pretty decent side out there. We got Guteridge and Poveda starting, and we also have Adam Good starting at midfield. So all very good players that start for us for the most part. Well, Good doesn't exactly start all the time, but he is good enough to start. So let's go ahead and jump into this game. Also, Joe Wright starting at center back and is our captain for the day. He's a good enough player that he is heavily involved in our rotation. So we should be beating Maidenhead very, very easily. Yeah, it's just going through this ridiculous pre-match press conference, and we are underway now. We are at home. Let's get this done here, boys. I'd rather not have another replay. We've already had replays in the first 2 rounds, and if we can advance here, we have an incredible chance of getting a huge draw against a Premier League club. Of course, last year we did face off against West Ham, and we get a goal there. Ben Wagstaff with a ball from Connor Webster opens up the scoring for us in the 10th minute. Fantastic start to this game here. Wagstaff left wide open, and he wasn't going to miss there. But yes, last year, of course, we did face off against West Ham. We did get a draw at home, so we weren't able to make as much money as I would have liked. If we could get a draw away against the Premier League team, we are going to get a large amount of money thanks to their bigger crowds they are able to hold. And after that opening goal, things have kind of gone to sleep here. Definitely would have preferred to get a second goal, and perhaps we'll get one here. Lundwith throwing up the Webster over to Good, finds Thompson on the left, but he's not able to control that cleanly and loses the ball. Now Maidenhead are looking to get on the score sheet right before halftime, but Stanley comes up with a save, but it falls to a Maidenhead player, and they get a goal. That is unacceptable from us. Look at all these players back there. That's just terrible. We shouldn't have let him gone through goal the first time, but after Stanley made that save, we should have been able to clear that ball. And so now we are on even terms with a National League team. And well, that was short-lived after their goalkeeper has an absolute mare and he just drops the ball. He had that ball easily and he just drops it. And Wagstaff gets the second goal of the game. The keeper had a comical error there. I feel sorry for the lad there. But it looks like we will be going into halftime with a 2-1 advantage after that mistake. It's telling them, I'm happy, but do not get complacent. And so, second half underway now. I was hoping Guteridge, with his incredible pace, would be causing more problems, but he has not been an influence at all. And while I'm talking about that, Aaron Caldbeck gets his first goal of the season. It was an assist from his center-back partner, Joe Wright. Caldbeck has been very much a backup this season, so this is a rare opportunity for him to get on the field for the first team. And just maybe he's making a case for himself to get more game time. And we are going to make a substitution. We're going to bring on Spencer Brooks. We'll give Guteridge a bit of a rest. As I mentioned, he's not been much of an impact today, and we're going to want to save him for some of our upcoming games. And we're going to do the same thing with Poveda. We'll bring on Connell, and we'll switch him to the left and Wagstaff to the right. And so now it is the 68th minute, looking for our fourth goal now. Just passing it around. Wagstaff looking for his hat trick, and it's just wide. But that was good from us there. And final substitution. We'll bring on Dickinson Sharman for James Hayes to get a bit of a run out here. Luke O'Connell with a free kick, and he blasts it off the crossbar. And it looks like Connor Webster picked up a bit of hard challenge, and he's down to 49% condition. Can we get a fourth goal here right before the end of the game? Doesn't look like it. It looks like that will probably be the last kick of the game. And there it is. We see out Maidenhead with a 3-1 victory in the third round of the FA Cup. So I am 99% sure this is going to be our first time advancing to the fourth round of the FA Cup. And I'll take a quick pause right there and bring you guys back in just a moment after the FA Cup draw has happened so we can see who our opponents will be in the fourth round of the FA Cup. Alright guys, and here it is. We have been drawn at home against either Oldham or Wolverhampton Wolves. So we could either get a team in our league or, more likely, a Premier League opponent in Wolves. That game is only a few weeks away, so that is where we will be coming back for our next episode. As always, if you've enjoyed it, please be sure to leave a like and subscribe if you are new around here. As always, it's been your Boyd 147.